Joe, what's up?
Not much, man. How you doing?
Good. All right, let's talk about drums.
All right.
Tama drums are
Tama's
actually
classic.
cooler than people realize, I think.
They're the coolest, I think.
I think they are, because, you know, I'm surprised how many, you know, I've met some people like, oh, really, Tama? I didn't necessarily rate them, but they make, some of their high-end drums are pretty decent. My buddy Pat Masalato plays Tama from King Crimson. That was one of my first big recording experience with them.
Yeah, yeah.
Are these, I don't know the Tama levels of quality. Is this a more pro-end Tama kit here?
Definitely, yeah. This is top of the line, Star Classic.
Right.
All the bingo shells. Beautiful kit. Great tones. I love it.
It's awesome.
Yep.
Awesome. And sizes I would love too. 12, 16, 18?
12, 14,
12, 14,
16.
18. Or 16, yeah.
Yep.
Sick. Sick. And then your snare is, I can't even see it.
The snare is the SLP black brass. 14 by 7.5, I believe.
Nice. So check it out. So you have, and obviously how, let's understand what head choices do for your sound. So, like my buddy Danny and Tool, for example, you're playing clear heads. And have you ever played coated tom heads?
I have.
In the past?
Yes.
And now you just want the brighter, the spankier. Tell me why you went to the clear. What it does for you.
I prefer clear because it gives it a little bit more of that high end you know, clearness. I guess coated head will give you more of a warm, sort of more like leveled out tone. I just prefer the tone that I get out of the clear head. For the snare,
the snare is I see more control of a head.
Yeah,
right. It's a thicker head.
Yeah, it's the ST dry. It's the super tough dry.
Right.
It's a 2-ply.
So therefore, you're losing much less moon gel.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Let's talk about cymbals when we do cymbals. We got to get sounds while we do this too.
Okay.
I'll do the delay thing.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Cool. Starting and everything just one-on-one soloed.
Yep.
Okay. Kick. And solo out. Cool. And what seems to be an even blend of the two.
Okay. Oh, I think I've lost my.
Go more. Do you hear the slap back?
Slap back?
Yeah. So
Okay.
we hear boom, bam, boom, bam. You don't hear that?
I don't hear that.
Okay, I'll signal you.
Okay. Wow. I'm glad I don't hear it.
Faster. Good. It's funny, you must not have a big blend of the outside mic.
What's up?
You must not have a big blend of the outside mic.
It's just gained down a little bit less.
I'm moving it around, I don't hear it.
Here, give me just that one, quick so you can measure it.
But I didn't hear the blend.
Yep.
Great. Great. So metal. Great attack sound on that.
Oh, yeah.
Really good attack sound. All right, let's hear snare.
Both?
I know that snare is going to be fine. Just get a level. Give him a good level, you know, so for your performance level, so we can get levels.
Sorry, say again?
Give him a good performance level on how hard you hit.
Okay.
Yeah. Am I hearing the I hearing the EQ that you use, or am I hearing what goes to tape?
Oh, you are.
It's okay. I just want to know.
Yeah, you're hearing the EQ also.
Okay. Take those off. Very good. Hit it. And solo bottom. And a blend. I'm sure you've checked phase a million times, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's flipped on the bottom.
Sounds good.
Oh. It's double flipped. You flipped it over there, right?
Let's hear the flip. Yeah. Rack. Another moon gel? Are you cool with that? It's
Sorry?
another moon gel? Are you cool with that?
Yeah.
A little bit. You don't have?
I don't have any more.
We'll get it later.
Okay.
All right. Let's do it again.
We could maybe move this in a little bit, and that'll...
Okay. Is it? I think it might be super hot on inputs in the cappy. Just lower the amp. Just lower the amp down 1 tick on the cappy. Thank you. Second piece. Knife. Put it on there. Cool. Hit it again. It's super hummy. It's super hummy, and I don't want to go further away because of all this. But it's super hummy. Let's get that. We'll get that moon gel. It's in a good spot. Other than that. All right. 14 floor. All right, bro.
Go for it.
Super distorted. Or so I think you only have one cappy for the toms.
Yeah, Tom 2 is supposed to be the one that isn't using cappies, but it seems like it's going somewhere. Hit it again.
Sounds really good though. Sounds awesome. Awesome. Really sounds good. Well tuned.
My favorite song right there.
Yeah. Let's hear the 16. It's gonna dial it up. Really good. All right, so you want to talk about your journey on cymbals. I see that you aren't shy when it comes to using cymbals.
Right.
Right?
Yeah,
And
like my cymbals.
you know what I really like about you? I really like that you're choosing a thinner cymbal. It's really nice. It's really nice for recording, simply because you know there's a ratio of how much drums go through the cymbal mics and then how much cymbals go through the cymbal mics. So not only do I like the sound, you know, and they break more, which sucks, right? But not only do I like the sound of often thinner cymbals, but it's really nice for recording because the ratio of volume is better.
Yeah.
For bleed to everything else, to bleed to all the other mics.
Yeah, for sure.
So how did you come? First of all, you've got Meinl, which I absolutely love.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Great,
you know,
great cymbal company.
Incredible.
Absolutely.
And did you work with the Meinl guys? Did you nerd out yourself? How did you the journey of choosing your cymbals go?
I've kind of just experimented over the past few years of having them send me basically whatever I request. They're good about getting me what I ask for, and this is kind of, you know, after spending so much time with Meinl cymbals, this is sort of what I've, fallen into. I've got the pure alloys. I've got the 18 and the 20. And then over here, one of my favorite crashes from vinyl is Byzance vintage crash. It's got the sandblasted finish on it.
Nice.
It's a pretty bright cymbal, but it's got some sort of trashiness to it. Love it, love it, love it. For the hats, we've got Byzance 13-inch medium.
How would you say that hat is in the zone of medium to bright? It's not a dark hat.
It's a pretty bright cutting hat for sure, and it being a smaller, hi hat that also.
Why do you like brighter hats over?
I don't know. I just like the way they cut.
You like the way they sound.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I certainly like a 14-inch traditional finish, deeper sounding hat, but there's just something about these hats that I can't get away from. I just love them. And so it's kind of jumping back over to Tama for a sec. I've got this mounted up on a remote cable hat instead of a traditional hi-hat stand.
Oh, sick.
Which is mounted to the crash stand. So that gives me a lot of flexibility as far as like pedal width, where my hi-hat pedal sits, as opposed to where the actual cymbals are sitting. So I have a lot of range of motion as far as that's concerned. Effect cymbals, I'm rocking the classic custom splashes. I've got the 10-inch on the left, and then I've got the 12-inch. This is the trash splash. The holes in it gives it a nice trashy tone. So they're kind of a nice counterbalance without spreading too far away from each other tonally. Over here, same series, the classic custom. This is the trash stack, but I've got it somewhat inverted. I've got the top cymbal on the bottom upside down, so it's more of like an open hi-hat kind of sound.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then the last thing you haven't talked about is your China.
Yep, the ride in the China. We'll start with the ride here.
Oh yeah. That's darker.
Yeah,
right, for sure.
Yeah, this is the Benny Greb 22 sand ride. Same finish as over here. It's a sandblasted finish, so it kind of gives it more of a warmth to it.
Right. Now, stylistically, do you ever crash on your ride, or are you just tinging your rides?
I do here and there when it's necessary.
Gotcha.
But yeah, love this ride. I've tried a number of mono rides over the years, and this is by far my favorite. Sticking articulation. It's got a good wash to it, and the bell is just like perfect.
Nice. And then you try to just trial and error till you like that particular form of trash, right? It's like who's your preference on? I mean, Chinas are just trash cans,
exactly,
right? They're just like
you just want the grossest, nastiest sounding.
It's a good gross for you.
This is a Matt Gartzka Equilibrium China, 20-inch. It's punishing. It's loud. I'm always hearing from Eric how loud it is in his ear every night.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, I love it. It's a fantastic China.
So you know what I'm going to do now? You've got so many interesting cymbals. I think people should be able to hear them. So now I'll go check mic placements on these, right? I'll put Logic into record and have you film. Then while that's recording, have you film all the cymbals being hit, so we can edit that in. Our viewers will actually get to hear this, because I'm dying. I'm excited to hear just how this whole array of cymbals sound in your kit.
Awesome.
Yeah. So sounds. This will be pretty quick. I like to hit snares while I get levels on cymbals.
Okay.
For a couple reasons. One, there's a lot of play I find where you can move a mic around where cymbal sounds good. And so you can sometimes work for snare rejection and still get the great cymbal sounds. Really good recording trick.
Okay.
That's kind of more of I kind of know my distance. You get too close, it's going to start to hum.
Yeah.
You get too further away, you're going to get too much bleed. I'm trying to find a rejected
That sweet
snare
spot.
spot that, you know, that where the cymbal sounds just perfect.
Okay.
So, snares with bang bang.
Okay.
Ba 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 ba.
What's that?
How you mostly hit the ride? Good. Excellent. All right, let's see. You know, it's an interesting strategy as an engineer miking you up on the way you choose to set up your kit. Interesting that we put the, I think this is a first for me, as being a studio guy, putting the hi-hat mic underneath.
Okay.
But it was interesting, like, because what we found with you, I wouldn't want to put it underneath, and it's going to be awesome. We're going to make the best of it, but it was so interesting watching you play, where I would normally put it. I would normally put it here, and then
Right.
check out his style when he's playing. You're hitting that, he's hitting that.
Right there. Yep.
Could have put it there, hit there. And then if I put it here, these would all sound like crap.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting underneath. It'll get a really decent sound from the hat, and these will become a part of it, and hopefully not too annoying.
Okay.
But let me hear it through my monitor's hat. You got it? Got it. Good. Just curious. Keep going. $57 maybe.
There's one back there by the guitar boats that struck off the kick. You get that idea? It's behind the PA, there's a 57, the one that's for kick in.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah. No, it's kind of wonky.
Edit. There you go. All right, one more time. Da 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 da.
Sorry, let me get out.
Bro, almost ready. Okay. Okay, let's start that over. Da da da. I love it when you swap an $80 mic for a $500 mic and it blows it away. I love it when that happens. And the last thing is just China position. What makes sense over there? You got this on delay? Okay, I just want to hear the difference between that and that. Could this go up a little bit somehow? Tiny bit? This side, even an inch?
Just like up?
Up, yeah.
Yeah. Loosen this guy right here.
This guy, right?
Yeah.
You got a jump key?
Just the wing. See the wing nut right there?
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
That should do it.
Okay.
Yep. Is it in here?
Yeah.
Forward, tiny bit.
Do you still need that drum key?
No.
Okay.
Good.
Yep.
Can you deal with that?
Yep.
Have you ever had an engineer ask you to move your drums before? Even at all, like for the mics?
Yeah.
I'm not
I've had
surprised.
them ask like bring cymbals up and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Are you ready to demo these for us? Oh, we're recording. It's all good. No?
That might be an issue. Maybe we'll just strike it. And
Putting out a cymbal, it's like,
if I raised it, would that mess up your?
no, it would be fine.
Okay.
A little bit.
Actually, good.
Yeah, that's fine.
And you don't want to clamp that down, right?
No,
Right, so it'll change the sound. Yeah, it's probably be good.
cool.
All right, that'll be fine.
You can hit one.
Which one do you hit more, this or this?
Hey, yeah.
This one.
Very good.
Yeah.
Good. All right, we are still recording. If you want to just show us what you got.
Okay.
All the different arrays of tones, of bright to dark. It's super cool. And you know what's really sick? I'm gonna put that film into Logic and I'm gonna start mixing your drums from that recording, and I'm gonna get, it's gonna be so helpful because I'm gonna now get a visual as I'm hearing that of which cymbal you're actually striking. So
Yeah.
that's a pretty cool idea.
Awesome.
Pretty happy accident. Yeah, thank you. Interview done. And the end.